read somewhere recently that French fashion editors, ahead of every season, pick out 7-star uniforms that they can rinse and repeat throughout that season. I thought that was a really good idea. I already love the concept of star uniforms. I've made a whole video on it. So I thought as winter is rapidly approaching here in the UK, I would get ahead of the game and pick out my 7-star uniforms that I'll be wearing this winter season. This video is in collaboration with Fabrique. I'm really excited to be working with them again. They are a collective designer brand, so they bring independent designers, over 300 of them, all under one roof, and you can shop their really unique designs. I have a few pieces from Fabrique to show you today, but I'm also going to be mixing and matching them with the rest of my autumn winter wardrobe to create these 7-star uniforms. So let's get straight into it. For my first star uniform, I am wearing a grey mini skirt and a simple cream bodysuit, but the star of the show is obviously this amazing tartan cape. This is from Fabrique, and this is really the outfit. Like, you don't really need to fuss about what you're wearing underneath this. This is the star of the show. It is a scarf coat, so you get this detachable scarf with it as well that you can either wear kind of flung over your shoulder or just draping down like this. I have paired this with some knee-high boots in this dark chocolate brown and my burgundy Milo bag for a little pop of colour. I always think green and burgundy pair really nicely together. You could also, this is like my coffee run outfit, grabbing lunch in the city, but if you wanted to make this a little bit more country appropriate, because I do feel like the tartan cape would work so nicely in the countryside as well, I would pair this with chocolate brown leggings and wellies or walking boots, and I feel like you'd get a really chic countryside outfit. I love this one. This is 100% double-faced merino wool, so it is so soft. It isn't itchy at all. It's going to keep you surprisingly warm, even though it is, you know, quite loose because it's a cape style. You can just see what you're wearing poking out underneath on your arms, but really, yeah, it just doesn't matter too much what's underneath, which I kind of love because it keeps you warm, but it is just so striking as well. All the details on this piece are so good. It's got these tortoiseshell buttons. It's got a suede trim along the edges of everything, so it's finished really beautifully. But the best thing of all, which you may be able to tell as I have the other side of the scarf poking out, is that it is fully reversible. So as you can see on the other side, it is more of this olive green colour, and I love that you can play around with the scarf. So you could have the tartan side of the scarf showing with the olive green, you can have it all olive green so it is a lot more subtle, or you can have a little bit of each poking through. Super versatile, super fun. I love that there's lots of different ways to style it. It's definitely the most striking piece from this video today, the most unique. I feel like this is a piece you would get a lot of compliments on, so I wanted to mention it first of all. The coat was designed by a lady whose name I'm going to put on screen because I don't want to butcher her name in this video, but she has designed for brands like Alberta Ferretti, among others, so she really knows her stuff, and I really think she got it very right with this particular coat. Before we move on to the second look, I did want to quickly mention my Black Friday discount code with Fabrique because they have some amazing promotions running at the moment, so if any of the pieces in today's video catch your eye, then I will leave all the discount codes and all of the information relating to the promotional offers down in the description box down below. Discount usually never exceeds 12%, but you can get up to 50% on some of their pieces at the moment, so definitely a really good time to make some more investment purchases like winter coats, like jackets that I'm going to show you in a second. My discount code HIKT60 will get you $60 off a $500 spend, but there are higher discounts for bigger spends as well. So as I said, all of the information will be linked down below. This next uniform is kind of like a smart casual hybrid, something that I could wear for more casual work events, but also I would wear in my day-to-day life as well. So it's a nice blend. I've got some brown jeans on, which are a great alternative to denim if you want something a little bit dressier, but not as harsh as a black jean. I actually love a brown jean. I get so much wear out of these. Plain white t-shirt, this Basil Paris bag, which I think dresses it up quite nicely, being more of like a top handle style. You could also wear a crossbody bag to make it more casual. And then I've got this scarf tied tied around my neck, which goes with the brown tones in the outfit really nicely. And finally, the star of the show, this bomber jacket in this tweed fabric. This is from Fabrique. Another style that's slightly different to what I usually go for, but I absolutely love it. I think it really works with this outfit, and I feel like it adds that more casual element. If I put a blazer on top of this, it would be quite a dressy outfit, whereas this instantly casuals it down and makes it a little bit more relaxed, which I always like a relaxed element in my outfits. I never like anything to be all dressy unless I'm going somewhere really formal, but most of the time I'm just, you know, working from home, going out for lunch, going out shopping, so this has that nice blend of casual and a little bit smarter. As I said, the jacket is this tweed fabric. It's more of like a bomber style. It's quite oversized though, it's quite relaxed. It has this stretchy waistband at the bottom, so it does kind of come in slightly, gives you a little bit of shape still. I really like the shape of this actually. It also has a suede collar, which you may not be able to see because I've got my scarf on, but I can show you in the cutaways. It's got this nice brown suede collar, another little nod to that trend. And this jacket was also designed by the same lady as the previous item. I really like all the brown tones I have going on here, but equally I think I could also pair this jacket with just blue jeans or white jeans and it would work as well. Next up we have my running errands uniform, the influencer's favourite phrase. I have my jeans on, my good old trusty frame jeans, so comfortable and stretchy for running about. I've got my burgundy Alex Mill jumper on, this bag from Fabrique, and then I have my Fabrique. This is like a cross between the cropped trenches and the barn jackets. It's somewhere in between and I really like it. It's very simple. I feel like it's one of those items that although it takes elements from trendier pieces, it's actually pretty timeless, especially in this khaki kind of neutral beige colour. It's got a leather collar, but otherwise the details on it are very minimal. It's quite a cropped length, which I actually quite like experimenting with at the moment. I often wear those long wool coats, but it is quite fun to change it up and wear something cropped. I will say this is probably for a milder winter day, but we definitely get those in the UK. It isn't cold every single day. Like for instance today, I know we're still in autumn, but today it's actually really quite warm and very sunny. So this is the perfect outfit for wearing on a day like today. And I really love the colours together. It's a little bit more unexpected. I wasn't sure how burgundy and this like beige khaki colour would go together, but actually I think it works really well with the neutral denim, little black bag. This jacket was designed by Lilia, who has been featured in Vogue and is a 6-time winner of the Designer of the Year accolade, so definitely knows her stuff as well. I really like it. I think it's very timeless and definitely fills a gap that I had in my wardrobe for a jacket like this. By the way, it's a cotton twill fabric, so it's quite lightweight and it's quite wrinkle resistant as well. I didn't have to steam this at all, getting it out of the package, which I always appreciate. My next style uniform for winter is my date night, evening meal kind of look. It's still really comfortable because I always like to be comfortable, especially when I'm eating, but it's a little bit more elevated, a little bit more dressed up. This gorgeous midnight blue knitted maxi dress is from Fabrique. This is a thermalite wool blend, which means it is really warm and temperature regulating without being bulky. So it's a really nice slinky, soft, quite thin fabric, but it still provides you with a lot of warmth, which is obviously key in the winter time. I've dressed it quite simply. I feel like this dress is the star of the show. I would obviously pop on a coat if I was actually going out, but I felt like I'm showing you a lot of coats and jackets in this video, so I thought I would just show you the dress on its own because I do think it really shines best once you've taken all the outer layers off. I've paired it simply with my Atelier Auguste little brown shoulder bag. This is my go-to evening bag because it just feels a little bit dressier than a lot of my other bags, and the colour is really nice against this midnight navy blue. It has some beautiful details. It has these silver buttons on the sleeves and along this asymmetrical neckline as well. It's got a small collar and it goes down to the ankle, so I've just paired it with my stiletto pointed toe little kitten heel boots. I think this works really nicely, especially with the boots in the burgundy. The burgundy and navy is a nice colour combination as well. Finally, I have these silver drop earrings on just to match the silver of the buttons on the dress. Silver and navy is a go-to combination for me. And yeah, that's the final look. I absolutely love this one. I'm so comfortable and warm, but I still feel dressy. I feel elevated. I feel appropriate for a more date night kind of occasion. For my next uniform, I've gone a hair smarter than the previous look, but I've kept the brown jeans on because I don't have any tailored brown trousers. It's actually something I would quite like to add to my wardrobe, but I haven't found the perfect pair yet. I do think that this blazer would work amazingly with a pair of tailored brown trousers, but until then I thought brown jeans work similarly. So I've popped it on with that. So I've gone for, again, like more of like a business casual look. Depending on your workplace, I am self-employed, so I can get away with dressing basically how I want. But I feel like a lot of workplaces these days would accept an outfit like this as well, or you could just switch out the trousers, the jeans, for tailored trousers. I have my burgundy blouse on. I feel like brown and burgundy, such a good combination. I've also paired it with burgundy boots as well to tie in the blouse, and then this lighter taupe coloured bag to finish it off. The blazer is stunning. I've actually been after a chocolate brown blazer for a really long time, but I'm quite picky when it comes to blazers because I don't want them to feel too corporate. I do think the chocolate brown helps that. It's not a black or it's not a grey. It feels a little bit softer than either of those colours. And this one actually you can nip in at the waist a little bit like this if you want to, which I really like as well. I think this is really fun. I think nipped in like this, it would also look really good with a satin skirt. I also don't have one of those, otherwise I would show you. But I can imagine a burgundy or a cream satin maxi skirt would look so good with this also. But I do like this outfit. The brown on brown really works, and I actually really like the shape that the blazer is giving. It is definitely a little bit more tailored than what I'm used to, but again, I'm pleasantly surprised with how much I like it. The fabric of the blazer is a fine merino blend wool twill, so it has that nice kind of tailored feel to it. It's fairly wrinkle resistant as well. Again, this is one I didn't steam getting it out of the package, and I feel like it looks absolutely fine, so I love that about these fabrics. It's been designed by Solal, who has designed for Hermes and Mugler, as well as Tod's. All brands I really love and respect, so yeah, I love this one. If you're looking for more workwear, corporate wear, tailored wear that I feel like you can also wear really easily at the weekend as well in a little bit more of a casual way like this, I would highly recommend this one. This next style uniform is lunch with friends, weekend vibes, shopping trip, that kind of thing. So put together but still comfortable. I have on my grey pleated mini skirt again with this big cream roll neck jumper to keep me nice and toasty. This kind of acts like a scarf as well. So even though I'm wearing slightly less layers with the mini skirt and tights and the shorter coat, I feel like I've got the extra warmth from this really thick jumper. I have this black coat on. This is a shorter style coat from Fabrique. It is 100% Australian wool. It's lovely and soft. There's no irritation to it at all. And it's in this like oversized relaxed pea style. It's an A-line cut with this large lapel, and this was designed by Jesper, who I've had some of his pieces before and I really like them. They're all really timeless. He's worked at Victoria Beckham and he's one of the founders of Arquette, so definitely knows his stuff. I really like this one. I didn't have anything like this in my wardrobe, and I do find when I'm wearing a mini skirt, I actually do prefer to have a slightly shorter jacket or coat. I just think you can see a little bit of the shape and the silhouette of the outfit more, whereas if you put a long coat over the top, it just kind of covers everything up. And finally, although it is a very neutral black, white and grey outfit, I thought I would add a little bit of a pop of colour with this green bag, and I think it works quite nicely. I think the tones all go together quite well. So yeah, this one I'm a big fan of. I think I might actually wear this one today. I feel like when you work from home, you need lots of different outfits that are really comfortable and feel like loungewear, but also if you need to pop out, you can just go and you don't have to change. And this is one of those outfits for me. An oversized cardigan, a t-shirt or a tank, some really comfortable trousers. These are jeans. These are again my brown jeans, which I'm obsessed with, and they're stretchy, so they feel really comfortable. They're not a rigid denim, otherwise I wouldn't be wearing them working from home, but I actually love that I can wear these at home and out and about as well. And I love this cardigan. I've just thrown a bag on with it. This is what I would probably pair with it if I was nipping out, maybe to get some lunch, get a coffee, post some returns, do some errands, whatever I was doing. But primarily I'm based at home in this outfit and I want warmth, which this cardigan is definitely giving me, and comfort as well. The cardigan is a speckled burgundy. It's got these flecks of orange in it, which are really fun. It's a wool blend, but it isn't itchy at all. So I don't mind wearing this at home because it doesn't have any itchiness to it, but it is super thick and super warm. It's quite a chunky cardigan. It's got this like Aran cable knit design, so it has a slightly vintage feel to it, which I do love. It does feel quite Parisian to me. I absolutely love it. It's got these big pockets. It's just super oversized and comfortable and easy to wear. I can also pair this with blue jeans. White jeans would look amazing. I feel like cardigans like this are kind of a wardrobe essential, and I love that this one is in my favourite colour, burgundy. Oh, I forgot to mention, this was designed by Heidi, who I have a couple of her pieces from a previous collaboration I did with Fabrique, and I really like her designs as well. They're some of my favourites on the website. She's designed for Balmain in the past and now consults for Fendi. The final style uniform for today is a travel outfit. This was one I didn't think of initially, but actually I have a couple of trips coming up this winter, so I thought it's important to have a travel outfit, whether that's for long car journeys or flights, in my star uniform repertoire. So this is what I went for, just like an oversized shirt for a little bit of layering, a little bit of interest. You don't have to have the shirt, but I thought it added a little bit more texture to a quite simple look. I've got some merino wool trousers on, and then this grey wool hoodie from Fabrique as well. The hoodie is a wool boucle fabric, but it isn't itchy. Again, none of the wools in today's video have been at all itchy, which is great. Classic grey colour, really good for travel, really good for lounging at home. You could dress it up with jeans, but I really like pairing it with some softer trousers for an ultimate comfy look. That is going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed seeing my 7 style uniforms for autumn winter. I'm definitely going to be repeating a lot of these outfits over the coming months, and the great thing is that once you have like the base formula down, you can interchange the actual pieces, the t-shirts, the jumpers, the trousers for different items, but you still have that core formula, that core uniform that you're following, which makes getting dressed really easy each morning. Thank you again to Fabrique for sponsoring this video. Make sure to check out those discount codes and promotional offers down in the description box below. I will leave all of the different discount codes depending on the minimum spend. Remember that you can get up to 50% off at the moment, so if you were interested in investing in some wardrobe essentials, some classic pieces, some coats, jackets, some knitwear, they do some amazing bits. You can get a really good discount at this time of year. Let me know what your style uniforms for autumn winter are. Are they similar to mine? Do you have some other style formulas that you'll go to at this time of year? I would love to know. I would love to chat to you as always in the comments down below. If you're not done watching yet, I suggest one of these 2 videos on screen that you could watch next. Otherwise, I hope you're all doing really well, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye!